Hiya. Right, I'm going to do a standing Pilates. So obviously it'll be like Pilates-ish sort of moves, so like more contemporary stuff rather than like obviously Joseph Pilates sort of stuff, with it being more standing rather than on the mat. But same again, still going to work on strengthening, lengthening, same sort of principles. Just for people that don't have a lot of these room to put a mat down, so you can still get your kind of Pilates kind of work from standing. Right, so we're going to start standing. Take your feet together. We're going to focus again on the alignment. This is how I normally start standing anyway. So feet together, heels out, toes to 12. And you're just going to kind of pop your body weight back and forwards onto the fronts, lifting up the heels from the backs of the toes. And then get your middle, and then insides and outsides. Get your middle, and then just spread the toes out, and then place them down. Keep the knees soft. And if you want to put your hands at your hips, you can do. So you're going to do a posterior and an anterior tilt with your pelvis. Yeah, so take it forward. So if you imagine a bowl of water, if you tilt the hips back, the water's going to pour at the front. If you tuck the hips under, the water's going to pour at the back. And just kind of have an awareness of what your stance is, and then get your middle and centre it out. You're going to roll the shoulders into like a D shape, and you might hear some cracks, some creaks. That's fine, that's normal. Just release them out, normal for me. And then just bring them up, round, slot them down, and imagine you've got side pockets. And then from there, if you take your hands to your ribs, or you can hug onto your ribs or at the sides, and you're just going to deep breath in through the nose. You want to have your fingers together to start. Breathe in. As you breathe in, your hands, your fingertips should come apart. And then as you breathe out, your fingers should come closer together. You want to imagine on the sides, you're breathing in. Your ribs are coming into the hands, and then as you're breathing out, your ribs are deflating. And then just one more. Well, right, so imagine from that centre, so bottom part, so if you think of thumbs at the belly button, into kind of a diamond sort of shape. And you're not going to pull at your core, you're just going to have that awareness. So I want you to kind of imagine you've got a belt on from each hip bone, or imagine a zip on your jeans, just anything that's going to help you to imagine to pull your core in. So you're going to hollow back here, obviously not coming like that, but like just kind of have some awareness. So create that awareness, hollow back, you're going to pull in as tight as you can. So really should be feeling it here. So hollow it back. So imagine from here to your belly button, your core, you're going to pull in, tighten it, draw in as much as you can, and then just release. So you should have felt that come back. And then again, we're going to pull in half of that. So halfway, hold it there. You don't have to have your hands there, it's just so you've got some awareness. And then release. And then just second, third hole. So hollow back. So throughout sort of doing Pilates, you should have this throughout doing the exercises. And just bring it out. Right, from here, take the arms out to each side, and we're going to tilt over to one side, and you're going to get this lengthened out, and then come back in other side. Lengthen out. And then take it back in other side again. Bring it back in another side. And take it back in. Right, we're going to do the arms up, lengthen up, and then from there we're going to take 1 foot back. I'm just going to show you the side. 1 foot back, and you're just going to take a slight lean back, and then we're going to take it forwards. Just going to come back the front. Again, take the arms up, slight bend the knees, take the arms up. Other foot's going to come back. Again, take a slight lean back. We're not coming too far, just slight lean back. Come back in. Right, we'll just do one more for each side. Take 1 foot back. Arms are coming up, lengthen the arms. And and take it back in, and then last time, take the arms up, take it back, lean it back, and take it back in. Right, lengthening out from this waist sort of thing. So you're going to take your arms forwards, lengthen out, lean forwards, stream the side, lean forwards, and then you're going to open up, round, back to forwards again, slight bend in the knees, and then again, take it back, open up, swing it round, take it forwards again, pull in, draw in from your centre, again, round, bring it round, sorry, and then forwards last time, pull it in, and taking it round, and up. Well, right, so now we're going to take the arms forwards. One arm is going to come back, from the side, and you're going to imagine somebody's at this arm and somebody at this arm, and you're going to imagine they're pulling each arm. So you don't want to be more that way, you don't want to be more that way, you want to be centering, and you want to imagine somebody's lengthening your arms out. And then eye gaze over your back, shoulder, so you get a nice little stretch at your neck. And then you're going to bring them in, and you're going to swap sides. So again, look forward to start with, and then eye gaze over your back, shoulder, lengthen them out as much as you can. And then back in, one more for each side, lengthen out, eye gaze straight over the back shoulder, twist a little bit more for your neck, back in, other side, same again, lengthen out as much as you can, keeping the hips forward, try not to dip the hips, and then back in, and just roll the shoulders back. Right, I've done this a few different bits in different ones, so you might again, oh, I've done this before, so you'll be quite in sync with it sort of thing. Right, so we're just going to do a few of these. I know I've done quite a lot in previous ones. So hand to your shoulder and just draw, imagine you've got a pencil on your elbow and you're going to draw a circle. And then we're going to go round, back to forwards. And ease it off. Right, other one. Draw on that circle again. One might be a little bit crunchy compared to the other. This is my crunchy one. So just loosen off as much as you can and then draw round to go forwards. Just loosening off back at the shoulders and ease it off. Right, from there we're going to take the arm back and round. 3, 2 more. And then the other way, round forwards, 3, 2 more, 4, 1 more, 5, and ease off. Right, other arm, take it round back, loosening off, again keeping your centre. So again, I'll keep talking about it. 1 more, because I'm reminding you, just because we can, when we're in the exercise, we'll get too into the exercise and we forget a little bit. 1 more, and ease it off. Well, right, we're gonna take it up onto the toes, so you can take your arms up, bend the knees, and then up, balance onto the toes, and then take it down. Again, if this is not good for you, what you can do is stagger your stance up on your toes, and then each time you're gonna just swap. So you're going to get your balance that way, but if you can, try and stay with let the feet underneath the hips rather than feet out. Take it up again. Again, I might get this wrong, so don't worry. What you're going to do, if you can, come onto 1 foot. If you want to come down and onto 1 foot, you can do, but if you can, balance onto 1 foot. Again, you can keep your toe down if you can, lift up, bring it back in, take it down, take it back up, other side, again, get your balance, always focusing on your centre, so continue to breathe, continue pulling in, so always try and keep that 20-30% pull in, try not to overthink it, bring it in, take it down. Right, from here, we're going to do a little bit like more into Pilates sort of stance. So just to start with, we're going to have our feet normal, and then I'm going to eventually get into a Pilates V. So, feet normal, and you're going to come up on your toes, arms up, and then come down. Take it up again. This time, take the arms forwards and bend the knees. So I'm going to show you from the side. Bend the knee. So if you want to do it from here and take it into a squat, you can do. Always bend the knees, just a little one, and then come up. And again, forwards, bend the knees, and come up. 2 more, take it down. If you can, sink down a little bit more. Take it up. We should be getting this in the quads, from the front of the legs. Take it down. And then see if you can, stay on your toes. If you can get your fingertips down to the floor. Hold up onto the toes, keep the chest lifted. And then if you can, lift up. Take it down. Cool. Right. Take it into that Pilates V. Make sure I see. So you're not coming all the way out. You're just kind of making a V. Yeah? Same again. So take the arms up onto the toes. And if you find that your feet come apart, your heels come apart, just adjust so your heels are together. Take it up again. Bend it down. And then come up. And again, come forwards. The arms, not actually forwards. Sink it down and come up. When you come up, you're going to zip up. Yep, so imagine you're zipping up. So come forwards. So imagine you've got to zip where your heels are. When you come up, you're going to zip up. Yeah? That helps you imagine. That's really going to help with your balance. That imagine that. So zip up. 1 more. And zip up. Right, come down. From here, we're now going to take it out. It's a bit wider. Again, we're going to try and aim to come on my toes again. So, take it up. Forwards, knees are going out. Take it down. Take it up. Back down if you need to. Otherwise, stay on the toes. Take it up, take it down, take it up. Keep the arms up this time, forwards. This one we're going to add in. Take it up this time, come down, and we're going to pulse. So if you need to drop to the heels, drop to the heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, lift up, hold, and take it down. Whew. Right, now we're going to aim to try and get into the backs of the legs. I'm not brilliant at this, I'm going to admit, so I'm going to attempt. I've done a bit of this before, in previous ones. You're going to get your balance and we're going to come forwards. So try and straighten out the hips. I'm going to start, if you want to start on your bad leg, your weaker leg, if you feel like you've got one. The one that's standing is the weaker leg, because you're going to use, obviously, you're going to get tired before you get to the other side. So I'm going to keep the leg straight, soft bend in the knee, and we're going to sink down, and again come up. So you're not coming all the way down yet. Again, if you want, if you can. If you feel like you need balance, a bit more balance, you can have something here. I should have probably had that, but never mind. We're just going to do 5. So again, strengthening out your hip, and then your hamstring, lengthening it out. Whoa, it's a bit wobbly. Right, 2 more. So when you come up, lengthen, pull in, centre, again, if you've got a weaker side, you might find it's a little harder. That's fine. We're all going to progress at some point. We're all going to get better, and we're not all perfect. Again, if you need to adjust, just adjust. We've got one more. Thank goodness. And take it up and swap. So it wasn't too bad for me anyway. Right, again, root from the bottom, lengthen up, and then straighten one, straighten the other, and come back up. If you don't want to come all the way down, you don't have to. You can literally keep this foot back and then keep your balance that way if you wish. You can bend the leg and keep it bent. Again, because lengthening out is going to make it harder. Right, we've got two more. Again, pull in from the centre. Breathe. Right, one more. Right, we'll get me balance there. And control it up. Whew. Good. Shake the legs out. And then from there, we're going to do a bit on the back. So, I'm going to show you from the side. So you're going to take the arms up, lengthen them up, and you're going to bend it in a kind of a W. So from the front to kind of a W. And then from there, you're going to lift up the head, start to bring the elbows back. Try not to just let your back do this. Yeah, you still want to keep your centre. Your focus is on the top. So try not to just let your lower back just do it at once. Pull in, and you're going to try your best to keep this still, and you're just going to move the top. Yeah, so you may have a little bit of movement, but you don't want to be doing this. Yeah. It might look like I'm doing that, but it's not like this. Yeah, so pull in, start again. Take it back, take the elbows back, take them up, take them back in, take them up again. So we'll do this from the floor, but imagining we're doing it from standing. So lying on your front, you would do this. You're lifting up, but you've got that advantage here because we're doing it standing. We should be feeling it at the top of the back, so it shouldn't be at the lower back. Right shoulder clicking there, lovely. Right, one more. And just ease out of it. Right, counter, stretch kind of. If you kind of bend the knees and just hug the legs round the back. And you ease it off. Come back up. Right, same position. This time, same again. You're going to come back, open up, and your elbows are going to come back and forwards. So obviously you're rotating from the shoulder, but try and, if you imagine you're going to draw a line, or like a semi-circle-y kind of line from the elbows. And then from there, take them forwards, and then open up a bit more. So lift up a little bit more at the head, and you should be getting this more middle of the back. And then come out of it. Right, same again. Come back. Draw in that line, like a semicircle kind of. That's not going to be really like a small semicircle. But you're going to really feel this. Like here, or the middle part-ish. Middle to top. Broad line. Or, trying to think whatever guys can imagine. And again, keep it forward, open it a bit more. And come out of it. Again, counter stretch.
bend the knees, hug round and just round the back. And then hands and knees slowly come up.
Right. We'll do a bit for rotation. So that might help for your back. So I'm just gonna, again, I'll do a few little tricks. I think I've done these before. I'm gonna have our palms together for this one. When people do this, in my classes normally I find they do this, because that's just their posture, if they're at the desk, if they're driving. So I want you to try and focus on opening up. Not at the point where you're doing this, like I said before, you're pulling in, you're centering, shoulders back and down. It's actually easier from standing. Keeping your feet, if you want to take them out a tiny bit wider but not too wide, because I want you to have some awareness of feet in line with hips, palms together, shoulders back and down from your centre. And you're going to control to one side, keep the hips forwards, and then control over to the other side. And again, you might find one side is a little bit, you haven't got as much mobility on one side. This is my good side. And when I get to this side, this is where I end up. Come back to the other side. So again, I'm going to come back to that. Now I want you to imagine you've got a pull-push sort of situation with your palm. So when you come to one side, you're going to push one way with one palm, obviously, and push the other way with the other. So that's going to create a bit of tension, and it's going to allow a bit bigger range of movement. Not to the point where you sacrifice your form. So should just help. You should get a bit more sensation at your back as well. Right. From here, if you do have a tighter side, we're going to try and focus on that side a bit more. If you don't, you're just going to come across to each side. I'm going to focus on this side because this is my tighter side. If you don't, you would just come across to the other side. So I'm going to do 3, focusing on one side. No, 4, sorry, because that would make it even. Yeah, 4. Right, so if you've got one side that's tighter, focus on this side. So come over to your tighter side. Hold it there. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, see if you can come over a bit more. Back to the middle. Same side, or come across to the other side if they're both even. Same side, breathe in. Breathe out. Come over a bit more. Back to the middle. 2 more. Again, you can do whichever. Come over that side. Breathe out. Come over a bit more. And then back to the middle. 1 more. Over that side. Hold it there. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come over a bit more. And then back to the middle. Right. We're going to do, actually come back to this. We're just going to come back to what we did before and see if you feel a difference. So, come across to one side, just like we did before, and then come across to the other side. And I feel loads better there, so hopefully you do. Right, just do 1 more for each side. 1 more. And then bring it back in. Right, now we're going to do standing so obviously we do this seated, doing this from standing. So arms are out, and I'll eventually show you from the side. It'll be better probably showing you from the front actually. So you're going to twist, and you're going to come down, and you're going to again imagine you're sawing off that little pinky, but obviously you can't come further past it. And then you're going to come up, back to the middle, cross, other side. Again, you're going to, that back arm, just remember you're rotating it back. So when I'm coming across to this side, the back arm is rotating. So come across, rotate the back arm, sink it down, come back up, back to normal, take it back over, rotate, up, and then back. Right, this time we're going to pulse. So pulse for 3, 2, 1, middle, across, rotate, pulse, 3, 2, 1, up, across. One more for each side for the pulses. Come across, pulse for 1, 2, 3, rotate back up, bring it over, rotate, pulse for 3, 2, 1, up, back to the middle, back down. Right, we're going to go through a little kind of squat lunge sequence. So we're going to feel a little bit more in the legs. And again, I'm going to come up onto the toes on to one side. So feet together to start with. We're going to go into a kind of a chair pose. Turn the side. And so we're not coming too far back. We're going to gradually build it up. So take it down. And then take it up. So moving with the arms as well. I should have said that. Take it forwards. Try to keep the head up, chest up. Try not to look down. And then come back up. And again. Come up. In. And come up. This time we're going to hold it down and pulse. Take it down. And pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and come up. Brilliant. Right, take it out to just outside the hips, and from here, this is the one where we're going to kind of come up. No, the wider ones come up the toes. We're just staying neutral with this one. Ignore me. Right, coming down into a squat, and then coming up. And again, sink it down, and bring it up, sink it down, and take it up. Right, we'll just do 6 on this one. I'm going to do more on the other one. And 2 more, I think. Take it up, 1 more, take it down, and take it up. Well, right, this is the one, take it out wider, where we're going to kind of transfer. So, take it out wider, you're going to squat down, you're going to transfer your weight to one side, come up onto that toe, and then from there you're going to pulse on this leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, other side, up onto this toe. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, cross, again, up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, across, up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, middle, both if you can. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, stay down, up again, last time, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down and come up. Whew. Right, from here, we've got the lungy sort of ones. So, you're gonna, again, get your stance. That's, see, if you think about it, I'll show you from the front. Hip width, take it back. So you should be even, but if you do need to take it out a tiny bit wider for your balance, you can do that. So focus is more, again, you're probably going to feel it more the hip. So we're going to start with normal lunges, and then we're going to focus on straightening out the back leg. So again, if you need a wall for balance, use the wall. I'm going to take it into these lunges. So, arms forwards, lunge, up with the arms. Arms forwards, lunge, up with the arms. Arms out to the side, lunge, up, and out the side again, lunge, and up. Forwards, lunge,
forwards again, lunge, up to the side, lunge, up, and last time, lunge, and up. Stay here. Straighten out the back leg. What you're going to do from here, you're going to lunge with the front leg. Again, if you need to adjust, just adjust. We're going to get this, feel it more this hip. I should have started the other way, but never mind. Or aeroplane arms, I think it is, with the arms. And you're going to lunge down and straighten-ish. Keep the knee soft. Bend and up. If this is no good for you, you can do it with the fingers down. It's totally up to you. Straighten and bend. Straighten. So you're just on the back toes with that back leg. Right, we're going to do 3 more. 3 and 2. 1 more. 1. Bend and hold. And straighten. Come up. Right, we've got that other side. We've got that on the other side. So, same again. From your hips, hip width, just take the foot back. We've got them lunges with the arms. So, arms up, lunge, arms forwards. Take it up. And again, forwards, take it up to the side. Again, if this is no good, you just have your hands to your hips, or you could do it at the wall. Take it up, forwards again, forwards, up and again, forwards, and up to the side, and up, down. I think it was 2 lots more. Probably going to regret it. And again, forwards, up, 1 more for the sides. So 2 for the sides, and up 1 more, and up. Well, right, stay here. Again, if you need to adjust, just adjust. So we're going to come forwards, bend the front knee, aeroplane arms with the arms. I think I can hear an aeroplane actually. And then we're going to bend and straighten. Keep the knee soft as you straighten. Make sure the knee's not coming too far over the toes. You should still be able to see your toes. Keep breathing, centering from the core. I think we've got 3 more. 2, 1 more. Again, we're going to hold it down. This one we're going to hold it, keep onto the toes and the back foot, and straighten, taking it in. Take the arms up, lengthen up, and we're going to start winding it down. So a bit more looser sort of movements now. So, sweating here, feet shoulder width, bend the knees. Take the arms up and you're going to grab onto your right wrist and you're going to come over towards the left side, or whichever's better for you. Come back in. Other side. And take it back in. 1 more for each side. Really lengthen out. Stay at that side. You're going to just release the underneath arm, and then maybe have a little look up to the ceiling, sink down a bit more towards the side of the leg, and release. Right, other side, take it up, take it over, same again, really lengthening out, and then the underneath arm, just let it come down, and then eye gaze up to the ceiling. See if you can wriggle the fingers down a bit more. And taking it up. Right, we're going to do some kind of roll downs, but
just different sort of ones. So if you bring the hands together like so, and we're going to kind of lift up to start with, so kind of what we did before. So lengthen up, open up, sorry, and then you're going to round. So elbows in slightly and round. And then again, open up. Imagine the elbows are lengthening out from each elbow, and then again start to round. Get a nice stretch for the neck, and then take it to the middle. Right, we're going to roll down. Just going to do one of these, and we're going to alternate arms again. Start roll down. Just keep pushing into the head just slightly. Keep the knees soft, and then once you come down, once you get down, just place your fingertips to the floor, and then if you bend the knees and straighten. Bend the knees, straighten, one more, bend the knees and straighten, and then keep the knees soft, slowly build it up, and then eventually you can bring the hands back behind the head and slowly start to build back up. Pushing the back of the head into the hands, slowly build it up, get a nice stretch all down your back and your neck, and I guess the last thing to come up. So now we're going to take the arms up, same thing, where you're going to take the back, lengthen out, and you're going to get a little bit of a different stretch, and then you're going to pull back the core and round, and again middle to an arch kind of, but try and keep the core pulled in just more for the top, the back, and then round, pull the core in, taking it in, and then back to neutral. Now we're going to come down. This is where you're going to get eventually for your lower back. So imagining you're diving down, curling down one vertebrae at a time, and just let yourself hang down. And then this time, fingertips down, you're going to come up onto the toes, heels come up, come back onto the heels, toes raise up. Did I say that the other way? Right, up onto the toes, heels raise up, and then back onto the heels, toes raise up. One more, up onto the toes, heels up, back on the heels, toes up, back to the middle. Right, same again, arms forwards, and you're going to reverse dive. Imagine like one of them TikToks where you see them in reverse, kind of coming back up, peeling it back up, and again making sure your head is the last thing to come up and the arms up, and then just release. Well, right, we're gonna, again, I'm gonna do some stretches now, release for the neck, for the arms. I know I've done a bit, it was obviously full back body there, but I'll do a bit more for that. So if you kind of bring the arms up, lengthen up, and what you're going to do, you're going to kind of bring them down to you, flex the hands, bring them down to the gum forwards, flex the hands, take them back up, keep the hands flexed, and you're going to open up, and then again to neutral. Keep the hands flexed. It might feel a bit weird, but you're going to get a nice stretch sensation for your wrists. Take it up, lengthen up. You're going to kind of come back a little bit, come forwards, take it forwards. Same thing, if you just roll the wrists round, same thing, but now the sides. So again, kind of have the heels of the hands into each other, and then open. And again, this one you're going to get a lovely stretch. Might feel a bit weird. Open up the chest, keep the hands flexed, and then forwards. And if you need to put the hands together, put the hands together. You need to come forwards again, flex, open and up, forwards again if you need to, back in. Right, roll the wrists,
We're going to keep the arms straight. So bringing them up. Roll them then the other way as you come back down. We'll just do one more. Roll them the other way, come back up. And then roll them to come back down. Right. From here, the neck one I was talking about. So from here, you're gonna kind of take your head. You're all gonna take your head to one side. So if you think you're right ear to your right shoulder, you're gonna get a stretch on your left side of the neck. And then this arm, you're gonna flex your hand again, taking it up, and you're gonna get a weird sensation all the way down. Take it up, really lengthen out from the heel of the hand, and then you're going to swap and you're going to flex your hand the other way as you come back down. And then you're going to rotate as you come up. Try your best to keep the arms straight. And then rotate the other way as you come back down. And then this one, just play around with it. Again, you can rotate the arm as you're coming up, and then rotate as you come back down. And then this one, you're going to kind of just get to the point where you kind of get a nice, well, unusual sensation. So just rotate, play around with it to the point where you can get that. And it might feel a bit weird, but it will be nice eventually. A release for your neck, for all that side. And ease off. Whew. Feel that there. Right, come across to the other side. Same again, you're gonna flex the hand to come up. Keep the arms straight as much as you can. And again, swap. So flex the hand the other way to come up. And keep down as you come down. And again, rotate the arm, the hand as you're coming up. Rotate the other way as you come down. And then again, play around with it. So, little rotation of the arm as you're coming up. And you might feel that one side of the neck you might feel like this side's alright. And then again, just play around. So now just kind of get to a point where you can kind of get it into that, maybe it's a sore spot, maybe it's a spot where you need to kind of just let that kind of settle. It might feel a bit weird to start with, and then eventually it'll settle. And release. Well, right, just roll the shoulders back and forwards, and I'm going to draw some circles. Imagine you've got a pencil on your chin, turn to one side, and you're going to draw a semicircle on your chest, take it to one side, roll across the other side, and again. And this time we're going to go back to the side, back to the side. So imagine you've got it on the back of your head this time, and then from there you're going to go all the way. So just release, and you might hear some more little creaks right other way. Just releasing any tension, and one more, and sit down and lift it up. Right, last few little bringing it up, so feet just neutral, hip width stance, bend the knees, take the arms up, lengthen up, and you're going to drop the arms. If you don't want to, you can just bring the palms down and then do it again. Otherwise we're going to just drop and just let yourself just hang down. So from there, literally just drop down and let yourself just hang down. Just release any tension that you might have built up. Just let it all just sink out of your body. And we're going to do that again. So build it up, one vertebrae at a time. Take the arms out by the sides, lengthen up. One more of these ones. We'll drop. Once you're ready, let yourself hang down. Release any tension that you might have built up. And then last build up. So bring it back up. Taking it up one vertebrae, and then take the arms out by the sides, lengthen up. Palms together, and you're going to breathe out as you bring them down to your chest. And that's you done. Well done.